the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down. Check. Under press.
A first down throw for Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
They bring Chase in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Back into the hands of Watkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
18! Watch out! Throwing again is Purdy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Play action now. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Walter Nolan getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the 49ers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
What is up?
A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
What is up?
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
What?
They'll run it with Judkins. Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. He'll get this out to the left flat. To the 20. And he's in. Gordon Watkins. Touchdown. 49. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
Vegas!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Jordan. Here we go.
On the give, it's Judkins. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Touchdown. Yes.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's out wide to Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A give now to Judkins on his own read. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got third down and less than a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. This one complete to Watkins. He's to the 15. And he will score. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy. 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's a design run. He'll get 10 there on the keeper. That's going to be good for a first down.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
What is it? Hold on. Punch. Yes. Tackle.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What is it?
On the ground, Judkins. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Chris Braswell there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Vegas.
Now Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop. And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Williams. He gets that to his big targets, Trey McBride. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 49ers 9-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cardinals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one, downfield, take it in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Blocking will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Niners first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. That one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 2.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Second and inches. Here's Williams. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Williams. And it's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
15 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. To the left side and taken in by Downs. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
17.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
47-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jaime Fairbairn set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, 49ers 20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He'll get this out wide. He's into the clear again. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
27.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aleem McNeil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down. He'll step up and run this. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On second down, it's Williams. And it's downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 5-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
What is it?
To the right side, it's Judkins. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
The 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings
Axel,
up 3rd and 1.
Axel.
A run with Judkins. And he will score again. Touchdown, Arizona. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 27.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it? On. Tip it.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. Lee McNeil, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What is it? On.
Throwing is Williams. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
What is it?
1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Williams. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Williams. They try to set up the squeeze, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What's up?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The try here for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
49ers, 27.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one complete to Washington. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and short. Purdy. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to want this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
49ers will line up for the conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion there. So bring it down to a 14-point deficit.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for, but more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead, That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ready, set.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's out wide to Judkins. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Arizona. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Throw it
again. It's Williams. This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead.
49ers 35.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That one's broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. They'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Purdy. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. 1st and 10.
A gain of 40 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set! Get set! Fire up! Go!
Purdy gonna put it up again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. And that final throw here is intercepted.